Hello, dear ones. It is Sarina, and I am here today to talk about stalking, 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 in the way that the Toltecs use that. So today we're going to do a brief introduction to stalking, and then I will have other videos probably early next week that we'll do it in chunks. So today we're just doing the basics, and what stalking is this practice of really witnessing ourselves. It's this act of watching and tracking the way that we're being in the world. And what's important to remember about this is that this is not the way that we wish we were or the way that we used to be. It's not how we think we should be, but instead it's how are we actually behaving? What are our thoughts? What are our actions? What are our emotions doing? What's our physical body doing? And it's really about getting into those aspects of self and being really honest about where we're at. So some of these teachings are found in the Warrior Heart Practice. So I am going to define stalking based on what HeatherAsh says about it here. Stalking is an awareness practice of witnessing your thoughts, energy, emotions, and physical body without judgment, comparison, repulsion, or fear. I'm going to read that one more time. Stalking is an awareness practice of witnessing your thoughts, energy, emotions, and physical body without judgment, comparison, repulsion, or fear. When we stalk ourselves, we cultivate the qualities of a hunter: perseverance, patience, and presence. We are curious about all the habits of our being, from how we react to difficult situations to what we do when we are in love, from how we feel when we wake up in the morning to what causes us to lose energy throughout the day. So when we're beginning this process of stalking ourselves, what we're really doing is opening our awareness to how we're being in the world. And in this way, I would really invite you to track yourself. So imagining that you are an investigator, that you are a PI for yourself, imagining that you're a big cat stalking yourself, and that you're watching, like, how am I behaving with others? What am I doing? Paying attention to what our thoughts are, and how we're using our words. So one of the first places that I really essentially was appalled at the process of stalking myself, and this place of really witnessing, wow, is that really what I'm telling myself, is noticing the stories that I craft, noticing the thoughts that I have, and then how those thoughts then impacted what actions I took based on those thoughts. And so I spent a lot of last year being really curious about, what am I thinking? What are the stories I'm telling myself? And how does that then influence the actions that I take? Because that's where my perception is stuck or clinging to. And so to really open ourselves up and just get curious. And this process is really about being honest with ourselves. In social work practice, because I am a social worker, we talk a lot about the person and environment model. And so what this means is that we look at people within their environment, and we know that the environment is dynamic, that the person is going to impact their environment, that their environment is going to impact them, and that there's this dynamic relationship happening, this give and take, these places where we're really being impacted and having a vital role in what happens within our environment, and our environment has a vital role in what happens with us. And so when I look at the person and environment model, I can see myself, and this is also called the ecological model, we're seeing ourselves within our environment. And so to really take this week or the next few days or the next 24 hours and just allow yourself to drop into what's happening in my environment. What am I doing to impact my environment? And this can be the people that you're friends with, they could be your beloveds, or the people that you live in your household with, they could be your neighbors. There's lots of different ways that we impact and interact with our environment. If you're going out right now, to the grocery store, or if you're going on walks, places, like just notice what's the impact that I'm having on the environment and what is the impact the environment is having on me, and to just get curious. And so this piece of making sure that we're not doing this in judgment, that we're not doing this in comparison, that we're not repulsed by it, and that there's not fear. And the truth is, those things are going to show up at first. So when we're first starting to stalk, we set our intent that we're stalking as warriors of the heart, that we're stalking as hunters. And know that there's a lot of programming, a lot of domestication that has impacted us and that has been ingrained in us over the years. And so with the dream of the planet, with the domestication from the people that raised us, there's going to be a lot of places where we probably feel judgment, where we feel repulsion, where we want to be different. And it's okay to acknowledge that those parts are there. Again, to just be honest with ourselves. And then to take a breath. Okay, I see you. Thank you for trying to help. You're going over here. And then just refocus. And that's it. So I look forward to talking to you more about this over the coming weeks. And let me know if you have any questions. Bye.